This is my masala prawn dish. It's absolutely lovely. It's really quick and easy to make. I always go for king prawns that have been responsibly sourced, just because they're nice and chunky and they give a really lovely sweet flavour. These have been sat in this bowl and I've just been almost just drying them off, so getting rid of any excess liquid that's in there, because I'm going to do a quick sort of spiced marinade with them. So they look really lovely and chunky, and all I'm going to add into that are some spices. So I'm going to start with coriander. I'll just get my pestle and mortar ready. Some coriander seeds just for a little bit of a lemony zing, so a teaspoon of those, and I'm going to put half a teaspoon of cumin seeds in as well. And I'm just going to very quickly bruise and bash those up. Don't worry about getting a nice fine powder or anything. I always like to grind my fresh spices as and when I need them, just because I think the flavours and the aromatics you get are so much better. But if you have got ground cumin and coriander, then by all means use that. But I would recommend that you grind your own, really. Okay, so we're just looking for almost like just a powdery, wafery crush on those. So I'm just going to sprinkle those straight in. And then I'm going to add some chili powder. And again, do this to your own taste. If you like it hot, you can add a little bit more, because we're going to be adding some chili later. I'm going to take it just slightly over half a teaspoon. Some salt in there just for seasoning, so a teaspoon of that. Just under a teaspoon actually. And I'm going to put some turmeric in there as well. There we go. And just using my spoon, I'm literally just going to mix everything through. There we go. That's all we're looking for. I'm just going to pop that to one side while I get the masala ready. So I've just got a frying pan that I'm going to heat up. And into that, I'm going to use about a tablespoon of oil. And I'm just using rapeseed oil here, nothing special. And I just get my spices and bits and pieces ready while that's heating up. So I'm just going to chop up a garlic clove, just thinly slice it. If you like yours with a little bit more garlic, then by all means you can put 2 in. So I'm just going to put another one in. And then 1 chilli, finely sliced. And we've got all of that ready to go. I'm going to go in with a teaspoon of mustard seeds. And they are just going to start to pop. Put a little touch more in. And as they start to heat through, I'm going to add half a teaspoon of cumin seeds as well. So once the spices start to pop, I'm going to go straight in with my garlic and my chilli. And be careful, you don't want your garlic to burn, you just want it to slightly soften, so you might have to turn it down just a touch. And just as it softens, so you don't want it to go too dark brown in colour. Get our prawns ready. Now with prawns, you only want to give them a couple of minutes, just until they turn that beautiful, beautiful pink colour. You start to get the spices, the aromatics coming off, and you know that you're ready. So I'm just going to sprinkle these in. Turn it up slightly, and I'm just going to start to give those a stir. Whilst those are cooking, it'll take about 2 or 3 minutes. I just want you to know that I've got lots of other recipes that you can have a look at on my YouTube channel, and it would be great to hear what you think of them, if you've tried any of them. So please do leave your comments and make sure you subscribe, because everything's free and there's some lovely recipes that I would really love for you to cook and experience. So they are looking really nice to me. They've just changed that beautiful into that lovely pink colour. So whilst they're doing that, I'm just going to get my lemon ready, because prawns need that little bit of zing, especially with that chilli in there. It just makes all the difference. I'm just going to squeeze straight into there with, I think I'm going to go in with a whole lemon. Now this dish is something that you can serve up with some salad. I quite often do this as a little sort of starter, or to have as canapes with drinks. So when I've got friends coming round, I just serve them up on some little mini puris and little mini rotis and that kind of thing, and they just are delicious. So that's it. I'm going to turn that off because I don't want them to overcook. You don't want them to go chewy or anything. So I've got the lemon juice in there. One little final finishing touch for me, and it just lifts this dish, is a nice big handful of coriander. So that just freshens up this dish. It looks and it smells amazing. So I'm just going to serve this really, really simply today in a lovely bowl. So those are my masala prawns. They make a great summer dish, but more importantly, they make a great dish to have with your friends. Check out all the other videos that I've got on my YouTube channel. There's some really lovely, authentic Indian dishes, and I'd love for you to try them.